Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today I am playing Copoka, a game in which I will become a magpie building a nest in a dystopian city. So I don't know completely what to expect. I know it's a short game, so I think it's just going to be today. But I'm very excited to be a bird again. I love games where I get to be a bird. Hello and welcome to Quarrel, to Alquill, to Calmly Enveloped, to Tula, to Talon and Teferax and Rowan and Poor Kitty. Hello! Lovely to have you here. Oh, and thank you, Claire O'Ryan, for the follow. You are very welcome. Let's see. Very welcome. Welcome here, not like. Yes, anyway. Alright, press any key. I think this is a little loud. Looks like it's gonna be pretty though. Turn down the master. Maybe like that? I think that should be good. We'll leave subtitles on. Okay. Just to check, you can use a controller for this? Well, I will. That seems great for playing a bird game. Get that plugged in. Alright, okay. Move this away. I felt like something had gone wrong there. Okay, that looks alright now. Calmly says, where's the any key? Poor Kitty says, lying in the hospital, no worries, is a positive. Oh, okay. Well, it's really, really lovely to have you here. I'm glad it's a positive thing. Coral says, I heard nice things about it when it came out a few years ago. Oh, good. Control sensitivity, normal or responsive? What's the difference there? Let's try responsive because it looks more dynamic. Hold X to lift off.
Citizens of Copoka, my brothers and sisters.
Oh.
Today, it's been 1 year since hope was born. 1 year since we crushed.
The controls are like PlayStation controls. I was pressing the wrong X.
1 year of fighting for our people.
So if I let go.
Defying our enemies.
Oh.
Today, we celebrate. Remember, freedom is order. Order gives strength. And strength
What breaks?
victory.
What accelerates? Right trigger. Look around with this. This bird's lovely. Look at it. Gathering shiny trinkets will expand your nest. Excellent. Let's find something shiny. This is sort of... I don't think this is like a... this is not like a magpie I recognize, but it has big magpie energy to me.
Have you seen Thello? He was supposed to help me with the drinks for tonight.
Oh, this is
Philo?
quite...
No, I haven't seen him. Heard something about a fight down at the bridge, though. He's there quite a lot,
Oh, you
right?
get to like just listen in on...
God damn it! That idiot better start acting like the Sergeant Sunsuit, or I don't know what I'll do.
This is cool. We get to be a bird and we get to people watch. This is very exciting. Okay. So that's where I took off from. Let's see if we can find any trinkets. Hello. No? People sitting on a bench up on the rooftop. So I haven't really yet found anything I'm supposed to be picking up, but it's very pretty. That's a keyhole or something? Or is it a poster? Oh, it's like a power box. Alright. Tila said magpies are one of my favorite birds. Very much the same. I love magpies. The ones we have in Europe are just beautiful. Also, I love corvids in general, for sure. Coral says we have a gang of magpies running our street. They're cool to keep the seagulls out. Oh! We have a lot of magpies that come and hang out in the courtyard outside my house. And they scare Merlin very much. When he was an outdoor cat, he got bullied by quite a lot of corvids. So he freaks out when he sees them. Coral says, breaking news, Vikova loves corvids. Whoever would have guessed? What do I pick up? I feel like I'm quite a large bird. Like, look at the size of the people. And then look at the size of me.
I wonder when the dogs will open again.
I mean, maybe that's proportionate. I feel large. Alright. Where's something I can interact with? I would love to pick something up and take it to my nest. No. Calmly says, I would say a thing I think often about your name and corvids. But I think that's unfair. Well, you can if you want. Yeah. I chose the name Corva for obvious reasons. I think actually I chose it before I really loved crows. It's weird how life kind of happens that way. Anyway. Oh, so this is like this big militaristic kind of fortress. Is this the headquarters of this government? And where are their shiny things? I haven't found anything to interact with yet. Pink Poor Kitty says, I love how the world, while obviously fat, isn't as over the top as usual. It's evil, but more mundane evil. Well, yeah, I mean, it's got these kind of beautiful views, and you see people wandering around, but it's also clearly very heavy into propaganda and control, and there's all these kind of walls, and it's going to be interesting to learn more. Comley says, you chose your last name. I did, yes. Well, I chose the username for Corva years and years ago, and then I decided to make Corva my surname. Comley says, that makes it better then? Comley says, I thought about your last name being Corva and you liking Corvids often. That's all really, yeah. Well, there you go. It really combines. There is a correlation, although it was a little bit of an accident. Let's see. This is something. That's shiny. Feathers increase your speed. Okay. I found something. Oh, what's up there? That looks shiny. I know it's just a light, but I'm a bird. I'm gonna go have a look at that. Oh, I've got to go faster trails now. Pink Poor Kitty says, wait, you could choose your last name? Well, I changed my name. So when I changed my name, I could change my first name, my surname. I gave myself a middle name, and I changed my title. So that was really exciting. Just all different. Completely different now. Alright. Ooh, something is shiny up here. Hang on. Hang on, everyone. Oh, let's just land. Let's land. What? I have something on my head. I have like a little... I have a little, like, bird mask. Flying in this game does not feel as good as it did in Feather, but I am still enjoying it, for sure. Hang on. My nest. Alright, I brought that shiny to the nest. I've done it. I have unlocked the achievement, my precious. Perfect. Are these eggs gonna be okay while I'm just out flying? I guess? Pink Poor Kitty says that makes so much sense. In Germany, changing your last name is all but impossible. Really? Oh, I would hate that.
Everyone needs to do their part.
There's so many reasons you might want to change your last name.
Report to local work OCM for new orders.
German trans people, especially non-binary people, since they have to be masculine. The surname has to be masculine or feminine? Ugh. That is rough. 2 feathers, everyone! Greatest speeds. Okay, I'm starting to see things. There's definitely going to be a lot of exploring. So I guess we're looking out for anything that kind of seems to have an aura.
A new supply shipment has been sent to the front line, containing both medicine and food for our brave soldiers.
Killed down in the slums.
Want to listen?
Seriously? How do you know?
Oh, you know I can't tell you that.
By the announcement today. Why didn't I hear anything?
Oh, what is this?
Well, the government does not want to look weak. It is strange, though. Why was she in the slums to begin with?
I don't think we've seen the slums yet. Interesting. Now, I assume everything I'm hearing, like, I'm not going to be engaging with what is happening because I'm just a magpie looking for things for my nest. But it's interesting to get this snapshot of this world and what's happening in it. Clara Ryan says, I want to be a bird. Yes, absolutely. Who wouldn't? Maliki, hello! That looks kind of glowy. Oh, it's just my nest. Have a look around at this, like, fountains market. Does anyone have anything shiny around here? Tula says in Finnish there's a bunch of gender-neutral names that work perfectly well for any gender. Excellent. Maliki says, I made it? Yeah, you made it! I'm glad your brain was kind. Alright. Oh, it's a shiny! Ooh, what is it? It's like a medal. It's someone's medal. It's my medal now.
Come and buy.
I'm taking this back to nest. Just collecting shiny things and returning them to a nest is extremely pleasant to me. This is top tier gameplay. It looks like what are those symbols at the side? What have I achieved? I got the medal. And I got two other things? I don't know. I want to come see this big brass tower here that looks like it has legs. Is it a statue? Oh, gross! Is it like a military statue or a police statue? Yuck. Maliki says watching on PS5, very low volume. Cool. Important question, can you poop on statue? Oh, I hate this. It's awful. Do you have anything shiny for me? Big horrible statue? What's this? Rowan says we must see the gross statue up close. Absolutely. Alpil says in Germany you can change your name if you have a good reason. A schoolmate of mine changed her last name to her mother's maiden name after her parents were divorced and her mother went back to her maiden name. Oh, that's good.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey! I finally got a job! A job! That's right. As a bill advertiser.
You're shiny.
Oh, I long for the food.
Hello? I hope you get food soon. Can I bring you food? Oh, Conley, thanks for finding the soundtrack. Rowan says, I like how even the game devs were like, the statues for gross purposes make it ugly. Absolutely. Oh, I like being out here in the trees. But is there anything shiny out here? I can already say I recommend this game because I love games where you just get to be a bird and fly around and it's peaceful, and this is great. So Feather is probably my favorite game like that, but I also like Fugal, and I loved Air, Memories of Old. It was amazing because it also had quite a lot of interactive story. Tefrak says it has really chill vibes considering the framing. Yeah, you wouldn't expect a game dealing with this to be this peaceful, but then I guess there's a bit of an interesting contrast there of like what life is like for a creature that isn't being oppressed by anyone, I guess. Like, we have a lot more freedom as the magpie than these people have. I think I saw something shine. Down there, is that it? That might just be flowers. Yeah, okay, it was like textures. It's interesting that this game is getting a little framey at times. My PC is relatively good, and I wouldn't have thought that this would be that taxing a game, but it does get a little bit framey. Subura says, it's really bizarre that the UK is one of the least awful countries about changing your name, considering how it is on everything else. Yeah, absolutely. It is a surprise. I think it's just, we just have these archaic laws which have been maintained in spite of the stance on everything else. Got lucky, I guess. Tula says, you win some, you lose some. Yeah. Unfortunately. Flying looks so peaceful, says Tula. Yeah. Flying is peaceful in everything all the time, always. I would not be afraid of heights if I had wings. I absolutely love flying, but only with wings. Alcor says, is this the bird version of a walking simulator later? For Copoka, definitely. And Feather for sure as well. Airy, I don't think was really a walking simulator because it had puzzles. Airy Sky Castle is a game I have not played yet, but I do own, which is probably what I'll be streaming next week. Oh, a little person! Hello. Are you happy out here? Standing on your wheelbarrow? Do you have anything shiny in there? No? Oh, you're kind of hovering. Are you not supposed to be on it? Anyway. Time for a fly. Tulis is just chilling on my wheelbarrow, admiring the landscape. Yeah. Seem to be having a good time. Teferac says, I wonder if the draw distance is the issue. There's a lot of trees around here, so if they're rendering all of them, even if far away, that could be resource intensive. That would explain it. It does seem like you can see very far. And in a good amount of detail. Just a little wheelbarrow anti-grab as a treat, says Teferax. This is really pleasant. I should probably get back to the city where I'll find more stuff, but it's so beautiful over here. Anyway, I'm not in a rush. Apparently the game has about an hour of content. Maybe up to 2 hours if you're a completionist, which I probably won't be. So the stream, in theory, is plenty of time. Can you swim, says Tula? Let's find out. There's a boat! No. I wish I could roll in things as well. Is that controller drift or is the game trying to spin me? I think the game is trying to spin me around. Game, I want to go out to the boat! Why? Look, there's cool things. Boat, game, I wanna see? I can hear people. Let me just land and see if I keep walking in circles and spinning. Yes, something's wrong with my controller.
Oh, I caught something.
Hello. Okay. Well, I can switch to keyboard and mouse if it gets bad. This controller is both very cheap and very old, so... No, I think maybe it doesn't want me to be over there. I don't know why. Is it spinning me now? Not really. Al says I've never seen a magpie swim in real life or video either. Oh. We're away from the beauty, we're back to the city. But this is where I've chosen to make my nest. There's probably good food for a bird around here. Hello? I think you might be military. Alright, we take off. Feathers. So there's some kind of like story event here.
Would you believe it? I once sold pickles down on the street corner.
John, I didn't ask.
But I ended up selling my soul.
John, you don't need to tell.
Till I found the military. The military made me proud.
John, why are you telling
Where are my
me?
subtitles?
I did do quite well on parade day.
No, John, I didn't ask. I don't.
Selling pickles of my country.
John, this is just like when you met my parents. Will you just calm down?
That was fun. Okay, hang on. Options. Audio options. I have subtitles on. Okay. Hopefully we'll get those back. Alco, did he say selling pickles of my country? I really think that's what he said. Yes, I agree. That was a lovely little bit of dialogue. So those, like, plumes of glowing feathers, those are little story events I could witness. That's fun. Hello, do you have food for me? I can see food. Wait. I come back around. I'm sure I can't deal with it, but I have to know for sure. Food? Oh, I can't walk on this. I think I can. You're painting this scene? That's lovely. Okay. We're looking for sparkles and shinies. I can see like a light over this way. Yeah. Hey, random thought. Should I play Papers, Please on stream sometime? It's so difficult, but I've played very little of it. Just inspired by being in this dystopia, I guess.
The great leader?
Not in person, if that's what you mean.
She has this aura of greatness.
I have the
It's
shiny.
as if she doesn't see rank.
I have the shiny. Look, I'm sure she does see rank because she's in charge, so... Alright. Time for Nest. Calmly says, I haven't played that myself. Teela says, haven't played that myself. Maliki says, Papers, Please is a very harsh game. I know. I know it is. I said I've played a bit of it. I got bad endings very, very quickly in it. Tefrak says it's very good and not too long, but somewhat grueling at times. Yeah, the speed you have to move at. I don't know if that's something I could easily do while also streaming. But it is like one of those games that's really, really well made. That I like that about it. And the design is... I mean, obviously the design is ugly, but it's beautiful in how deliberate that is. Alright. The nest! I have retrieved a shiny. Okay, we only have 2 shinies left. Glasses and a stick. But we have a lot of feathers left. Alright, now... Oh, a story event.
Sam down the street has been out awfully late. You don't think she's getting herself into trouble, do you?
What do you mean?
It's just that recently I've heard a lot of rumors. Something's happening in the slums.
She's a smart kid. She'll be alright.
Is a revolution happening? An officer was killed in the slums. We don't know why that she was there. Some people have been going out late into the slums. Something's going on. Something's happening here. Alright, I want to look for a big shine of some kind of shiny. Nothing visible here at the moment, but there's a story event over here. Corals is celebrating the anniversary of the revolution by having another one. Yeah. I don't think things are working out too great at the moment.
All this celebrating. It's making me sick.
Too much alcohol?
Or like too much hypocrisy.
Shh. Your big brother is coming.
I take off. Does anyone have any big shinies for me? If I go higher up so I have a better view. Because I feel like we could see it from quite far away before. Well, let's try the lighthouse then, in that case. Oh, there's a story event in the courtyard. Hang on, of the, or at the entrance of this huge compound. Alcor says I tend to avoid dystopian fiction. Real life is bad enough. I avoid dystopian fiction. And films. But, I guess some things kind of sneak through. Papers, Please was really appealing in its design. And for Copoka, I mean, this is actually a lovely experience for all that it's telling the story of the people who are going through something difficult.
Why are there sending so many soldiers down into the slums?
Yeah, there's definitely, obviously, something going on there.
Haven't you heard? There's been a lot of fights down there. My guess is the great leader is worried they're planning something.
Worried? The great leader? Over some slum dwellers are fighting each other.
Well, you never know when something like that is gonna blow up in your face. And they're citizens. It's our duty to protect them, you know.
They're probably fighting over some mouldy bread or something. Honestly, it's such a headache.
Well, I think we're getting the picture from the story events now. Let's see. Any shinies? Shinies from Magpie? Maliki says, I love dystopian fiction. Very valid. It's a very popular genre. Calmly says, gentle teasing aren't dystopian films, technically dystopian fiction. Yeah, I mean, yes. But I guess I'm kind of trying to distinguish between written fiction and other medias. Earthseed 2 Parable of the Talents hit way too close to a lot of shit going on right now. This is Maliki. Interesting. Alright. Hello, shinies. Ooh, feather? I don't think we need the feathers for progression of the game. I think we just need shiny things. Why are the rocks over here red? Okay, there was a freighter crash. Interesting that it hasn't been cleaned up. You're bubbling. I'm getting spun again. I don't know why the game would have decided to design flying out into the ocean to be this unpleasant. If I could have just hit an invisible wall or just be straightforwardly turned around, that would be much more pleasant. Okay, I guess I'm just not supposed to be out here. No need to apologize, calmly. All good. Quarrel says, I think there are two distinct kinds of dystopian fiction. One kind is a warning, don't let it get like this. The other is more hopeful, showing that you can make more dystopia better. A single work can be both kinds, of course, but that's less common. I'm really only interested in the latter kind. I think that's a good division. I have read and watched a lot of dystopia in my time because it was so popular for a while there. And I think some of it, I don't know, I think some of it is a bit empty. It's just misery for misery's sake and isn't really achieving either goal. Or worse, they're like, this is dystopia, it's bad, but it's cool. Young adult fiction dystopia can be a lot like that. During the dystopia boom. Let's see. I don't know where I'm gonna find these glasses in this stick. I would love some kind of objective game. Some kind of marker, perhaps, since I've just been lost for a while. Well, I think there's a story event over there, so I guess we'll head for that. Calmly says I didn't like the end of Hunger Games. It was deeply upsetting to me. Maliki says I was obsessed with the Hunger Games for a while, both the audiobooks and the movies. I did not enjoy the Hunger Games for a whole variety of reasons that I don't like to get into because it's a beloved series. But I did read them and I watched some of the films, and they were not for me. Less like, this content is disturbing to me, and more just, I think it just wasn't for me. Ooh, factories. Okay. Tula says, dinner is calling, have a pleasant evening all. Oh, goodbye, Tula, thanks for being here. An artist.
Have you ever seen such a beautiful mountain range? It looks like a row of great friends all melted together.
Are you talking to me? A friend? Do you think you might do any painting? And there's another story event, and I don't see any big shines. Only the nest. Maliki says, I need to stop chatting anyways. Brain doesn't like me putting words together. That's totally fine. I have very much been there.
Okay, mate. You look pale as a ghost.
My son died. It was the flu.
Oh.
Doctor said there was no medicine. I couldn't do anything.
Don't even go there. It's not your fault. I've heard the government's confiscated all the medicine.
Why would they do that to him?
Why would they do any of this? It's getting out of hand.
I don't think that really sounds like the conversation someone whose son had just died from lack of medicine would sound like, but that's kind of nice because I'm just having a good time flying around. Shard L, hello and welcome. Shard says, I just got it. Copoka is magpie in Russian. Oh, is it? Then I just got it just now. Hello and welcome. I need to find a shiny. But I don't see... I don't see anything. It was doing great big shines before for them. What's forcing me to dive? Tyrannus is thinking about what Quirrell said. I'm still very proud of the time I took Shadowrun, which is famously one of the bleaker dystopias, and turned it into a more hopeful one for my players. That is cool. Oh, a shine! Everyone! I found one! I got one. That quick landing is startling. What have we got around here?
That damn national anthem really gets stuck in your head.
I saw the shine. Where's the shiny? Oh, it's on the fountain. It's on the fountain. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the ground. Okay, let's try from here. Nope, let's try from here. Yes. Pick it up. Whoa, it's the stick! Yay! Alright. Let's look for Nest, which I don't think is very far from here. There we go.
It is highly recommended to sign up for the obligatory work list. New jobs every week.
Tirana says, I ditched the standard North American study, dumped them in Australia of all places. Oh, hang on. Landing. And set it at the transition point away from the military dictatorship. In hindsight, it was something like the end of the Franco regime in Spain, which I didn't know much about at the time. Oh, okay. Alright, where are we at with stuffs? I think we just have one more shiny to find. And then it's just feathers and story events, which are kind of more completionist. I would think the next story events might be in the slums, considering that's where it's all gonna happen. Oh, something on the mountain there has really caught my eye. That rock formation looks sort of like a person sitting at this distance, doesn't it? There's like a secret bunker over there, and I'm annoyed I'm not allowed to fly over to it. I want to know what's under the mountain. Oh, I can see a shine. Primordial Nightmare, hello! Welcome! We're a bird! And there's gonna be a revolution. Oh. Some little rumblies. Primordial says being a bird sounds fun. Being a bird is fun. It's always fun. Oi, Merlin's making little happy sighs from the bed. Sometimes he quite likes me streaming because he likes it when I talk. If I sound happy. Oh no.
That sounds really bad. Have you seen the doctor?
They told me there was nothing to do but wait. Hopefully it will soon pass.
Did you get any medicine?
There's nothing to get. Not since the new government closed the borders.
Upsettingly close to real life, where every time you go to the doctor with something very wrong with you, and everyone's like, you should see a doctor about that, the doctors don't care and just send you away with no treatment and no advice of any kind. I know that's not the case for everyone, but I think it's the case for a lot of people. Where is Nest? There's Nest! I like these glasses. Very pretty. Good for Nest. Coral says, I remember you saying Merlin likes watching chat scroll too. He does. When he comes up on the during my stream to pester me, and he comes up on the desk to pester me, frequently he'll suddenly become very interested in chat as it scrolls by, and I just won't be able to read chat for as long as he stays. Text scrolling is one of his favorite things. You can tell he's a writer's cat.
Citizens of Copoka, recent times have been trying.
Achievement unlocked. Welcome to Copoka.
Struggle and conquer. We have faced enemies in hardship. We have faced them together as one, and we will continue to do so. We will restore freedom, and freedom is order. Order is strength.
Did you hear? Someone just down the street was attacked by a rebel last week. They are out of control.
Ugh. The music playing after the announcements of Unity, just ugh. Yuck.
I can't find my brother anywhere. Last thing I heard, he was spouting some nonsense about a revolution.
Just gonna do the story events for a little bit, I guess. People weren't kidding about it being about an hour's worth of game.
Hey, have you heard about the corpse alley?
The corpse alley? Seriously? Sounds like a bad horror story.
It's not. It's a real place in the worker district. My uncle has seen it. There's corpses lying in heaps.
And you believed him? Sounds like your uncle's full of shit.
Clara Ryan says this is relaxing. I think most games where you get to be a bird are relaxing. It's just hard to go wrong when you get to be a bird. I'm wondering what to expect from Airy Sky Castle. Because I think it's slightly bigger.
What do you mean we have to kill her? Are you out of your mind?
Are you out of your mind?
No. I'm out of patience!
And soon out of life as well.
Someone has to do something. I choose to be that someone.
Oh, assassination?
Hey, have you heard? Sam's been gone for a week now. I heard the father asking about her at the market again.
Alta's meanwhile saying, please don't be flying around when there is shooting and or explosions. I'm considering. I'm not sure what you're trying to communicate to me there. I'm not sure if my reading comprehension is quite there right now. Do you want me to try and avoid violence, or is this a reference to something else? Mesh just got gobbled. Okay.
Where's that new recruit? Thilo, right? Shit, people just keep disappearing. How are we supposed to make a difference like this?
Alcor says, I worry about the magpie getting caught up in revolution, which interferes with the finding the game relaxing. I don't think the magpie is going to engage with any of that at all. I read reviews of the game that were basically like, you just hear people talk. That's kind of the extent of what's happening. And I think we've already finished the game, so I'm kind of catching a couple story events now, but I'm wondering about switching to something for the last half hour. If you have any preferences and I have them installed. I don't think I have area, or I would do that now as well.
For my country.
John, for shit's sake, calm down.
For my
We can
great
switch
leader,
to some of the
John.
seas.
John, we're on a break. You can just settle down.
I will settle down.
It's these two
I will
again.
have the coffee of my country.
John, for shit's sake.
Okay. Oh wait, there's things to pick up? Yeah, I want to pick things up. Is it just lighting up the feathers now? I will settle down. I will have the coffee of my country in what is clearly not a climate suited for growing coffee. That's a point.
Children starving in the streets. People disappearing.
There's more shinies? Oh, it's added
like
more
a bad
shinies.
joke. We're doing all we can, but it's only getting worse.
There's nothing
Yes.
It's not enough. We need a base.
Alquill says dandelion coffee. You'll like it because it's patriotic. Okay, yeah, it's given us like new items. Oh, we aren't done yet. perhaps we won't be switching. Although I also think that we may have sort of hit the limit of what there is of the mechanics. Let's look for the shinies again. Down there.
Hey, you know that block in the slums? The quarantine one?
Yeah? I've heard the people in it went down with the flu. That they had to contain it.
Well, I've heard there never were any sick people there at all.
I also think story-wise we sort of capped out. Alright, here we go. Calmly says it's so nice when a Twitch page actually clearly
Sam, we need to get going.
says clearly that a user's a bot so I can ban them. Oh wow.
I know. It's just... Did we really have to kill the guards?
You're doing the right thing, you know? With the flu going around and...
I am absolutely burying my eggs in trinkets. Another medal. Where does the last medal go? Let's see. Over at the compound. Al says pretty bird. Yeah, it's very pretty. Hey Marlon. How's it going, buddy?
Have you announced the new food restrictions? Yes, ma'am.
Hey Marlon. Marlon's on the desk. Marlon, do you want to watch
Unrest is
Twitch?
spreading. Contain it.
Do you want to
was
say
the
hi to
only
everyone?
alternative. Enough people are going to die as it is.
Should we pressure the farmers more? Raise
okay.
taxes?
It might become necessary.
He's making noises, but I don't know if my mic has picked them up. Hello. Alcla says hello, Marlon. Yeah. Merlin, don't be frightened. I am playing a magpie. I know you hate magpies. But I promise I have not bothered any cats while I'm playing the game. Yeah, my mic filters out cat sounds. It's very upsetting. He's not quiet. Achievement unlocked, unrest. Oh, okay, I think we're in the final act. Let's just play this until the end. Oh, Calmly and Pink Paw Kitty have all said hello. Teferax as well. Quarrel says Merlin is such a good little friend, Gremlin. Absolutely. You're a good little gremlin, aren't you, Merlin? Yes. Good boy. Alright. Time to collect more shinies. The final 4 shinies. Oh, there's one that a ways. Let's pick up some story events on the way. Although I'm not sure the story events are really revealing that much.
Things will heat up now. Did you hear the great leader's speech?
I think she snapped.
Merlin,
You think?
that's my hand. Okay, well. I like there just being a magpie walking up to everyone, listening into their, like, conversations. Good boy, Merlin. Merlin thinks now is the time for kisses, but now is not the time for kisses.
Did you hear? The baker on 2nd Street was arrested yesterday. He was a rebel. Can you believe it?
He hasn't looked at chat yet, though. It's behind you, so it doesn't exist, does it? I got some really good videos of him recently and photos.
Attacked by enemy spies? Is that what they call gunning down their own citizens now?
Uh-oh.
The soldiers storming our meeting? It's not like it's the first time they call us the enemy.
There were children there, you know?
Well, at least they're almost talking about us now.
Wait, help! Stick. Okay. All is well. I have the stick. Tefrak says, "Oh, object permanence, kitty." He has some really interesting problems. For instance, if Merlin is following a spider around the house, and you place a transparent glass upon the spider, no distortion, Merlin will no longer realize the spider is there and will think it must have escaped, and he'll start searching nearby, thinking perhaps it crawled under a cabinet or some drawers or something. He just cannot tell it's there. He's you know, he's an interesting lad. Good boy. Poppy has a similar thing with object permanence. Cats are so interesting, aren't they? Shinies. Wait, no. I think that's smoke. Wait, are things on fire? Is this not the industry? I think things are on fire.
Hey! We found the old weapon storage. It was hidden beneath the old shed by the mountains.
Merlin's done with this. No interest in watching me play a magpie game. Alright, we gotta find the shinies. Rowan says the amazing part about the spider under glasses gone story is that Merlin loves playing with tablets and watching screens. I know! It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why he is this way. But
We can talk here.
that's how it is.
Can't see anyone around. Should be safe enough. I've made contact with the rebels. I'm meeting up with them tonight. Good. Count me in.
Wait, no.
This country is sick. We need to do something about it.
Let me pick up. No, stop perching on the board. It won't let me walk from the board to the shiny. Okay, we got it. Alright, shiny discovered. Coral says, as I said once before, Merlin has no idea how to cat, but that's okay because he very much knows how to friend. Yes. Very well put. I mean, in general, Merlin is really good at things.
I really don't like this.
Don't like what?
That are sort of about living in a human home, and very bad at things that are like skills he would need to survive if he didn't have to rely on us for everything. Where's my nest? Oh, it's just right here. That's why it's not glowing. Here we go. 2 more. Oh, and then one more section, I guess. Let's fly up. Alright. Down here is one. And then back over on the fortress. Speaking of friends, says Coral, the rescue thinks it would be wonderful if we adopted foster dog. Oh, that's huge!
Why would you try to kill her? You're destroying everything.
I
Fluffle thinks we should name him Happy.
Rebel leader,
Happy,
you would
that's
approve
so
of
cute. That's a
You
great
got
name.
wrong. This is not how we do things.
Congratulations.
You want change, right? Then you'll have to actually do something.
We are doing something. What we're not doing is assassinating people. Now get out!
That's so exciting. I'm really, really pleased for you all, and I'm glad the rescue finally got back to you about it. Yeah, there's my nest. So the next section is marked with a tombstone. So I'm guessing that's after the Great Leader dies. Is that the Great Leader right there?
What was that? Nothing, ma'am. Just this last time. Are you mocking me? They're after me. After my life. We need to tighten security. Don't let anyone near me. There's already 4 guards stationed outside your office. Double it! Now leave me. Oh, this 1, 2. No, it's still 4. Okay.
Do not fear the tyrant. She is dead. Freedom is ours. Order is ours. And through strength, we have won.
I hope they put things into place to change things for the better. Alright. Shinies. Let's focus on what's important, and that is shiny things. Oh yeah, look at the compounds. We've got smoke coming out of it. Oh, I'm getting like hand cramp. Ouch!
Nergoy! Come on! Celebrate with us. You need
Stick!
Relax.
I don't have the time. I need to get this chaos under control. Almost half of a food reserve was destroyed in the fires.
Lighten up. We won.
And it really
Half their
is
food
no
reserves.
medicine kept by the government. And we can't open the borders for a fear of a real war.
Seriously, what is wrong with you?
Oof.
You've never let things get.
Calmy says, oh no, hope you'll be okay. Oh, I'll be fine. I'll stop playing if my hand gets that uncomfortable, but it's a thing in games where you have to kind of hold the trigger a lot of the time. I just get cramps. Right. First item returned. Next. Let's go nice and high. Get a good view. We're looking for sparkles. There we go. I do like to think that magpies fly around. This is how they experience the world, with the sparkles. Just an incredibly alluring and unmissable
all this
glow.
Time, we finally made it. We won. Can you believe it?
No, I really can't. You've destroyed everything we've fought for, everything we've worked for.
Seriously? You really believe that?
What do you think?
Okay, so it's going for like a victory, but at what cost sort of thing. Like none of the actual problems have been solved yet. Short. Alcor says, from what I've seen, being a magpie involves more yelling. It is an oversight that I cannot yell in this game. Why can't I chatter at people? That would be really fun. I'm saying in Feather I could chatter at people. Parade happening below me or something. Oh, there's a shiny in the compound. Oh, there's one here. Okay. We'll do here and then we'll go to the compound.
So, what happens to the frontline war now?
Well, I heard there was no war to begin with. It was all a facade to keep everyone in line.
But where were all those soldiers sent?
No one still alive knows. It was kept secret by higher-ups. Personally, I don't even want to know.
Calmly says no dedicated bird noises button, 7 out of 10. Yeah. I mean, it's a real oversight. All right, and finally, let's go to the compound. I think this has been a lovely game, very peaceful. I got it for like £1, well worth it. But I haven't enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed the other bird games we've played. I think Feather was a better kind of more rewarding experience of exploring an environment and wondering about the world. And more with better flight. And Air was a better story. But I've still really liked it.
So, what happens now? With the great leader dead and everything?
I don't know. That rebel scum, that street
I think
rat has
considering we're
destroyed
flying around and getting bits of everyone's kind of experience, it's very simple, the story. Tommy says that was a reference to James Stephanie Sterling giving Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom 7 out of 10 for it being a good game, not a perfect one. Oh. Tefrak says, I was thinking that seems to deal heavily in revolution tropes. Yeah, this is very, very tropey, and I think it's only really doing sort of a few things with it. There's not very... Oh, it's done! I feel like if I'm flying around and getting snippets of people's lives in this world that they've created, it would be nice to get more of a picture of that world. Whereas we're just hearing, I'm going to be in the revolution, and they've done terrible things to me, and oh, I think that's a bad idea. The great leader is wonderful. The great leader is a terrible person. Like, it was just a little bland for me. But it was still pleasant. Tefrak says, and there's a case to be made for that since it's low engagement with the narrative. Yeah. But it feels a little too simplistic, perhaps. Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously, this is not going to be super in-depth, but it felt like it needed a little bit more, maybe. But yeah, that's Copoka. Actually, it's almost half past. It's been actually a very good length of game for the stream. Rowan says, you did get the artist talking about the mountains. I think I would have liked more of that. But also I would have liked more of just like what the world is like, which I don't think we got very much of at all. All right, everyone. I guess we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for being here. Next week, I think I'm going to play Airy Sky Castle. So I'm going to become a bird again in a different game, which I believe has a little bit more going on mechanically. So I guess we'll find out. Thank you all very much for being here. We just had, I don't know, it was just a pleasant afternoon, which is good because I completely forgot that I was streaming. So thank you, Alquil, for reminding me. Yeah. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the week, and I'll be back on Friday to play more of Stray, and I'll be a cat, and I can't wait for that. That's going to be really, really good. All right. Goodbye, everyone.